it's so different now because now you can research a lot of stuff on the internet and everything, but we didn't have that back then, or it was like super early days. And I sat down and I was like, okay, what could I apply this to? And I remember I was like, okay, radio, TV, or stand-up comedy. And in my head, with knowing nobody in any of these things, I started kind of going, okay, TV, everyone's like they go off a script. I don't really want to go off a script. Maybe I could do comedy. But with comedy, like you write your routine and
just rehash.
You rehash it for 6 months, 8 months, whatever. I don't even know how long it is, and you might change it up a little bit if you travel from one city to another. But for the most part, it's doing the same thing. Radio seems like they're doing something different every single day, and that's why I went in that direction.
Do they ever write out the hosts' breaks?
Yeah,
some do. Oh my God, yeah. And they've talked to me about doing that, and I'm like, no way. I like doing it like you want to know what direction you're gonna go in,
right?
But what I love about radio is, everyone talks about reality TV and all that stuff. I'm like, no, this is like reality happening in real time. So like we could be going in a direction with something and somebody calls up and you're like, all right, well, let's go in that direction, Yeah. So that's what I like about it. But I know some people that they're like, oh, I have to write everything down. I'm like, why? If you fuck up, you fuck up. It's like if I'm having a conversation with you and I flub on a word, I'm just going to be like, oh, I meant to say this,
right,
and then keep the conversation moving.
But is it ever the station higher-ups that are like, you have to have everything written out, or that's just a personal choice?
Well, my personal choice.
Your choice is not to.
Yeah.
But there's other DJs.
Yeah, it depends, I think, on who the program director is at what radio station. Okay. And you might have somebody who that might be the best way they work. I assume it's similar probably to like TV and movies. Some people are like, this is the script, but kind of go on,
improvise a little bit.
Improvise. And some people it's like, well, I need to know the line for line for line for line.